Are live.
Welcome back to the second episode of the Survivor edition of None of the Serious Podcast. I'm back here with Nick Bongiovanni. I was going to say Nolan Emmy. Austin Emmy. And we're here to talk about the second episode of Survivor Healers versus Hustlers versus, I forgot, Heroes. Okay, there we go. So Austin said he wants to go on a rant about the theme of the season before we began. So Austin, have at it.
Problem. The fact that you forgot the concept of the season. They have forgotten the concept of the season.
Who's they?
Who is that? I was about to say
Okay,
that.
sorry.
Who is they, you might ask? And they is the Survivor producers and creators of the show.
Why?
The producers made the season
Right.
of Heroes, Hustlers, Healers, Hustlers, and
Heroes.
Heroes, Hustlers, and
Heroes, Hustlers, and Healers.
Heroes, Hustlers, and Healers. They made the concept of this show. And they expect us to play along, play ball with this. Like, we're not dumb. It's insulting our intelligence. To this, of the Hustler tribe,
You got it.
of the Hustler tribe, said they were working in camp, and she said,
Yeah.
you know, this is kind of what hustlers do. They're good people. They were good, honest people. That's not what a fucking hustler is. A hustler is not a good, honest worker. A hustler is a person that, there's a reason you're wearing red, Lauren Remmer. You're wearing red because a hustler is viewed by society as a person who will do anything to get ahead in life. That means cutting someone's throat or working hard. It's a neutral. It's a gray area. But the fact that the producers put that in the show shows that they don't even know what's going on.
You have to remember that I think they every year we see them try to force the theme down, the concept down our throat, the theme down our throat. And in reality, they don't give a shit about it. They just want drama. They want fun. They want craziness. They want chill, man things.
But who was going to get drawn in by the concept of heroes, hustlers, and healers?
Oh, wait, hold on, Nick. You said they want showman to Survivor? Well, no, just because this episode I said that. That's all I
But who
How about to call you out?
who would get drawn? Okay, Gen X versus millennials. I get it. I honestly get it a little. Like, oh, people want to see this concept play out. I know it didn't play out that well, but like people are. I can see someone being, I'm interested.
Well, it was a great season, but they commingled a lot.
Yeah,
Okay,
I don't think that the season as much had as an effect on it. The Gen X versus millennials.
I think a better idea would have been like baby boomers versus millennials. That would be like a better
But
concept.
however,
That's a generational gap.
yeah, but
Gen X has really not.
But they would have lost every challenge.
But here's the thing with this season. Okay, so you have healers versus hustlers versus heroes. I think the main reason they classified them in each tribe and put them on these different labels is because they want psychologically the players to be like, oh, maybe I am a hero. Maybe I'll act like a hero. Well, maybe I'm a hustler, so I'm gonna play the idol on this person and blindside the fuck out of the other person on the other tribe. I think they want them to think in these certain categories. Healers, I don't. Maybe like what is it? Kind of a middle ground between the both.
Healers is like anything that's done to, I guess, help someone, but anything.
What's a hero?
Yeah, I don't know. They overlap, guys. There's a Venn diagram. I don't know. Can we get to the recap?
Yeah.
Okay, that's my rant. Dumb concept. Way to go. Someone needs to be fired.
It was probably Jeff Probst who okayed it. So
No, he said it before the season. I know I probably watched the most preseason interviews out of anyone. I know Austin's probably watched very little. Nick probably watched a little more than Austin. And I watched decent enough. So Jeff said that they were in the boardroom. They were trying to get like the three H's together.
Yeah.
And they had something. And I think that he said either the healers or the hustlers was the last one that came to them, and it all fit together. Okay.
cool, Jeff.
All right.
What a laugh. All right.
Stand up.
So we're gonna get to the recap now. We see our heroes tribe get back from tribal, and we automatically get a confessional from Alan off the bat. And he goes, "The target's off my back. I think that everyone here thinks that they're powerful and I'm free."
He said the exact words were, my plan worked.
I think the opposite of his plan worked. We not only have everyone going behind his back saying, "Yeah, Alan could go off at any moment." Like, it's very tough to trust Alan. His only ally, true ally last episode, proved loyal to him was Ben, and he's already turning on Alan.
We'll get to that later, but I don't think he's fully turned yet.
I loved Ben's confessional. That was immediately there.
Yeah.
He's like I don't think anybody's I don't think anybody fears the no everybody. He's like,
You're struggling with
halfway
this
through his confessional, he basically like gave up. It was like,
one. Yeah,
man,
we're done.
was pretty much saying, to wrap that up, he was pretty much saying that their alliance is done. The 4-person core alliance is done. And which plays really good for Chrissy, who I saw on Reddit too, a lot of people really praising her. They're like, look, this, and it might have been the edit last episode, but she's going to go far. I think based on her edit from tonight, I think it's very clear she's set up for to go deep in this game because, one, everyone on her tribe is kind of aligned with her right now.
Yeah.
She's not going home next. It's either probably gonna be Alan or the
Maybe
power
JP.
couple. Maybe JP, who doesn't seem like honestly the brightest bulb in the canister of light bulbs. And it very well maybe Alan if the Heroes tribe loses. Oh, so there's a tribe swap. Now when it comes to
Is that next episode or no?
We don't. They didn't show it.
So there's a great show. Oh, the computer's gonna die. Wait, Nick, could you? Why me and Austin go over it? Could you just get a plug? Thanks. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, so
I have to go upstairs.
yeah. So Alan's not looking great. Chrissy is aligned with everyone, and can we give Chrissy a little bit of credit here because
Good
I feel like
job.
she turned her game around.
I mean, she kind of just sat back and watched everything explode, but it's good. You got to do that in that situation. You got to sit back and watch
the idiots take control and act ridiculous.
Yeah.
Because that's what you're gonna get in shows like
Idiot,
Survivor.
honestly, just being Alan. Honestly, this is Alan. This is all Alan.
You can't really blame JP and Ashley for other than being friends. But okay, can we talk about JP a little bit in his the way he was talking about the relationship was kind of weird. He was like, yeah, well, if we were a power couple, I don't know why we wouldn't just be a real couple. Like,
I mean, he's like, we're not a power couple. I mean, it happens. It happens.
It was just like really, I don't know. I got
way to be subtle there. You clearly want to.
I feel like he wants it.
I think he's horny on the island. Honestly, I think he's just.
They're all smelly at this point. I don't think it's that. But I think
honestly, I see more of a vibe from like I know they're married, but Ben and Chrissy kind of flirting a little in that one scene.
Chrissy looked really old this episode. It was weird. Like in her confessional, she was pretty young. Like she's like a nice looking. How old is she? Late 30s probably. Late 30s, early 40s.
I hate the body shame, but she's in better shape than Ashley. Actually,
wow.
Chrissy's actually been.
Oh, you're not body
No, but like I would like take whatever.
Oh yeah, you're about to get intricate there.
No.
So okay, so the dynamic on the Heroes tribe, it seems like Chrissy's kind of with everyone. I think Ben's playing a great middle game. He's also
I think Ben's playing. I think we should give credit to Ben. I mean, just what he actually handled that better than anyone.
Yeah.
I mean, JP and Ashley, like they kind of freaked out, flailed him, like we're not. I swear.
Yeah.
Whereas Ben is just like, oh god, like he just face palmed and said, and I'm glad Chrissy. Thank God, like that's smart of Chrissy to point out. Hey, Ben's by himself now, so
nobody would. And then she also said, "JP, no one would ever expect us to work together." So she seems to be covered on all bases.
Yeah.
They won a challenge, and they won the challenge because she did the puzzle.
Yeah.
So I think she's set up for a long time.
I think the best strategy in any of these games is to tell one person, Ben, everything, and then play everyone else like you're working. From the edit standpoint, it is.
And JP, she said that. She said the whole thing too.
No, she said the whole thing to JP, but I'm saying hopefully what's happening is that her strongest ally is Ben, and she's telling everyone else she's working with him. They're both doing that.
Together at this point, Nick, you mentioned that I feel like in smaller tribes you get that a lot where everyone's together with everyone, but in reality, they probably know on the island who's really with you.
Well, there's stronger in bonds and there's weaker bonds.
Yeah.
All right, you want to go to Hustle Beach?
Hustle Beach. And it starts off with our baby boys having their little duo alliance.
Ryan and Devin are solid. They said we're playing the best game on this tribe. We're killing it. We're good to go.
Let's talk about them real quick. As much as the tribe at this point plays out, they are in the best point.
Nobody wants him out.
No, everyone's name was brought up tonight.
Who? Everyone?
Lauren's was. Simone's was. Patrick's was. What's her face? The Glozell girl wasn't.
Allie.
She wasn't. And Devin and Ryan were not. Ryan's possibly the weakest member physically, and not one person said it.
Honestly, I want to say this. No one said it the best. No one was watching the episode. I know no one acts like he doesn't watch the episode, but he gave a good point. Ryan's a swimmy guy. Yeah. Ryan's getting like the winner's edit. Like Ryan's like set up.
I love it.
Right?
It's early.
It's early.
But Ryan's like getting like this great edit when he made that joke at camera. It's like, like they love him.
And Ryan was also prevalent and evident in a lot of places tonight. His big old boy.
His bulge.
I was watching.
I did not notice that, but
you see the outline of his penis, like very clearly.
Here's the thing. Ryan got this thing at the beginning. I'm nerdy. He's clearly not nerdy. Nerdy. He's a social guy. He knows how to speak to people. He's done it before, and he's using that to his advantage in this game.
He's a hustler. Like he's actually he's a hustler. Can we say he's a hustler?
Yeah. He's astute. He's very astute. In that he notices, Patrick and Devin are kind of the same people.
Yeah.
But we can
physically.
Yeah,
wise,
physically
or
strong.
physically strong guys, and they're useful in a
Yeah,
sense. But
yeah.
like I honestly I think this is his one big downfall. I know I'm probably getting myself ahead of. He was kind of like comparing notes with Allie and saying like, "Oh, Devin, though we can control better." And Allie, was there to
He
play.
said Devin. I thought he said Simone.
No, he said when he was talking about Patrick.
Oh, he said. Like,
I don't know if he said. Actually, no. I think he said it in his confessional.
Okay. Well,
He said he's like Devin and Patrick are kind of the same person, but Devin is actually someone we can trust later on.
Yeah. No, he definitely trusts Devin.
and Devin trusts him. It's not just one side. And we do get a nice little Lauren Rimmer confessional where she's like kind of crying to herself.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we're gonna get to that, my boy.
Pretty much like, oh, the big lady who's sad.
Okay. Come on. All right. So Simone, apparently in the dud of the friggin' century, was like, I'm a fish out of water. I don't really know what I'm doing. I don't like the outdoors. Like, all right, if you don't like the outdoors and you're on Survivor, that's fine, but don't say it on Survivor.
Right then, you pretty much could have dubbed her talking over with Simone, the tribe has spoken. Right there, you knew she was fucked. You knew she was gone. From that moment, you're like, Simone is gone.
I knew
She's
she was
like,
done the minute she walked into campus. I just took an aqua dump.
And she didn't get one confessional last episode. And they're like, all right, let's start off with the Simone.
And no, I think the moment we knew she was screwed is when she jumped in the water with those boots. I just felt weird.
Yeah, that was awkward.
All right, so with Simone, we don't really need to talk about much Simone. Then we get Ryan saying he wants her out. They're already setting up Simone to be going.
But we usually when they're discussing something early, it
changes.
It changes back and forth. But this time, it was pretty much them just trying to decoy you.
Yeah.
Like I feel like we all knew it was happening. Even at Tribal. she
Okay,
didn't
but
much.
then we get the Allie confessional where she's like, I might be able to use Simone to my advantage. When people out there might not know this, but Allie and Patrick were before the season started. So if they're acquaintances, they know each other, in what world are you going to that there's already this pre-game trust in?
And then I've heard numerous people talk about this story. If you're on a show where everyone's out to get you, and there's one person you say, well, we have a connection.
Yeah.
Of course you're gonna align with them. I don't care how dumb they are or afraid of crabs. Like you fucking make sure that you align with them. Like if I saw a kid from high school on my tribe, I'm like, oh my god, like I didn't like him in high school, but we're both from the same small town.
Let's work together.
We have it's all about familiarity, one, and also developing these connections, right, and building these bridges with different people.
Yeah.
So they already have a bridge here. We both went to Northwestern, which Patrick,
Northwestern?
I believe it was
I
Northwestern.
thought it was okay, maybe you're right.
Patrick is getting I don't think he's as dumb as his edit is making him seem. I
No.
really don't. He seems charismatic. We'll get into Patrick a little bit because he's my winner pick, so I want to defend him a
Really?
little bit. Yeah. Did he go home?
Okay. Then we get Austin, I'm gonna go to you for this one. We get Lauren Rimmer, who fucking hates Patrick. She's like, this kid's annoying. This kid's the worst. I want him out. From the beginning of the episode, she's like, we can't have this annoying. She said something along the lines. This might have been along the lines is you be as physically fit as you want, but if I can't trust you, you don't mean anything. I'm probably paraphrasing. She said something like that. What do you think, Lauren?
That's a great confessional if it's merge time, but when it's there's three tribes going on, you keep the dumb strong guys to win the challenges. I mean, what's his name said the best? Ryan said the best. He's like, you knew the edit was decoying you the minute Ryan said,
Hey.
the minute
Talk.
you knew the minute Ryan said, yeah, but if we lose Patrick, we're gonna lose every single challenge.
Yeah.
And it's like Lauren's just like, I don't know what she has against him. I mean, yeah, I can see where he's annoying, but it's like you're with strangers, you got to adapt. It just shows like she's just not. Okay. She's just not an open person. Like she's like, I'm a commercial fisherman. I by myself most of the time. It's like, well, this is a social game. Part of the game is being social.
And I give her credit. She survived one vote, which is solid. Like,
Yeah.
She's the older woman. Like, look at the other tribe. They're 100% voting on one of the old ladies. It's good to see someone who's in their 40s. She's not the most physically fit, but I think she's a lot smarter than and we're gonna see that hopefully moving forward. Well, you can't judge them based on just.
I'm just saying.
episodes,
I think no, I'm not. I'm saying I think they're setting up a pre-merge boot. If her and Patrick get into it next episode and they quote unquote hate each other, they're gonna say, okay, let's do what we did last time. Keep the tribe strong and take Lauren out. That's what I think is gonna happen.
Yeah, but I'm just saying that there's only so much someone can do when they're above 40s playing Survivor.
You're
You
right.
already have a disconnect with everyone.
You're right. I'm not
And
saying
then
you're wrong.
It's not like a show like Big Brother where you could just let the weaklings go to the end. You need the strong people. So they're not going to get rid of the three people and Ryan are gonna stick together.
They're
Because
good.
Ryan's obviously with everyone. So yeah, Lauren probably will be the next boot if the Hustlers tribe loses, or there's a tribe swap. I could see her being an early boot because she has trouble forming connections. She was crying
Yeah.
about it tonight.
She's on a.
So that was kind of her. I feel like it could have been like her farewell, where they gave her a nice little moment where she's upset, send her off.
Okay.
Or Lisa Welchel. She had it.
Okay, so then we go to by far the most eventful of the three pre-challenge.
Yeah, I really hope they lose. I want them to lose. I want to see them more of them.
Yeah.
So we get the Healers Beach, and we start with Joe calling Mike ugly.
Call himself ugly.
Yeah, he called them both ugly,
Mhm.
but he singled Mike out.
Yeah.
And then he says he likes Mike. He's like, I'm starting to like Mike. And then he says he's a target again. So Joe goes back and forth.
I feel like Joe is that girl in elementary school, like when she like picks on like the kid, she's like, but really she like likes him. It's
Yeah.
like, or when a boy like hits a girl, and she's like, I love. He's like, but he's like, I love her.
I think we're just getting. They literally found the person in the world that resembled Tony Vlachos the most.
He doesn't look like him that much, though. He's a bald guy
He's a
from the East
bald,
Coast.
tan guy. I feel like that's what Tony looked like.
Physically, I think they're all
I can't find the idol. It's in the water. They put it in the water.
That's so dumb. Okay, so then he finds the clue, like you just said, and he reads it completely freaking wrong. He sees the water, and in reality, it wasn't the water; it was the well. So then he goes to Cole, who's the physical.
Because he can't figure it out. Because you know damn well he was there for a few hours saying like, I don't understand it.
I don't get this. He's probably swimming. Like, where's the
Oh,
other
yeah,
one?
talk about Cole though.
We will. We're gonna get to that.
God.
Oh
God.
So then he tells Cole, and then they find the idol together, which I think in Survivor is a questionable thing to have let anyone that's not your number one ally know you've. Maybe they were previously 1-1 allies. It doesn't feel that way,
No.
but
Well, obviously, based on the preview, it's pretty obvious.
Right.
Wait, who else is in that tribe? besides-
Okay, I got it. So you have
Rourke,
who
Oh,
has got
yeah.
nothing. Rourke is the taller girl. She got nothing tonight. Desi's the black girl, right?
She got
She
nothing.
got nothing tonight. She got like a little bit, like maybe like 2 minutes.
No,
of, like,
she got a not a confessional. She got a like part of the episode. She was
dialogue.
she was talking to Joe or something.
Dr. Mike.
I know Dr. Mike.
You know
Yeah,
Dr.
I know
Mike?
the rest of the girls.
Joe, and then who's the last one? Oh, Cole Metters and Jess.
Yeah,
the
okay,
girl that he wants to kill.
yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about that. Then they find the idol. Wait, questions for you guys about the idol. Do you think it was very stupid for Joe to let Cole in on the clue,
No, 'cause
or do you think he would have never found it?
yeah, he would have never
Okay.
found it by himself.
He would,
You could say the same thing.
yeah, he would have never found it.
I think he should have trusted someone like Mike, because now it proved that Mike doesn't have the idol and you could trust him.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, it didn't prove it until they found it. But I think that Cole was the wrong person to trust because of what we see later on, and we see they're already building his loyalty with Jessica. So I think Joe has so much to offer. He is giving me big Tony vibes. It's of course tough to compare someone to one of the greatest of all time, but if he makes it far, we could see a nice little run by Joe. He's already picking fights with like Russell Hanson's Twitter. So
That's
like,
awesome. All right, so Austin, what's your opinion on Cole and Jessica's relationship in a game like Survivor?
Before I say that, I just want to say Joe is definitely a pre-jury boot.
You think so?
I think he's 100%. Like he's like right before. Like we're talking Boston Rob. I hate to compare him to Boston
Also,
Rob.
season 4.
Season like 4, but getting to the cringiness that is Cole and Jess. Oh god! Surprise! Another one of our shows where Jess is in a showmance.
And almost Cody too, but let's go.
No, I'm feeling more of the Clay Shelley vibes here, but this is a Big Brother. And not so therein lies another problem. This is Survivor,
not Big Brother.
it's not Big Brother.
Yeah.
You're on an island.
You're dirty.
Cole, I know probably you're a dog in the sun. You're getting hornier as it goes along, but like Jesus Christ, dude, it's Survivor. What the hell are you doing?
When Adam, you're a little Survivor historian here. When has this showman's ever worked on Survivor? Boston. Okay, but not on a return season.
Oh, there was newbies with Jamie and I forgot what the guy's name. Oh my god, I know. I'm really disappointed because I love China.
Whitney and Keith.
Whitney and Keith. That's another
That
one.
was a post kind of season.
No, they were not.
They know they're
I
talking
guess that year. Okay, sorry.
And then there was it was Eric and Jamie. Eric and Jamie.
Did they go far?
Well, he went to Final Four, and she played a fake idol at Final 9 and went home because of it.
Okay, so I mean that's still not amazing. Like
No, but there's other people that have met.
no. I'm talking about in-game showmances.
Yeah, there's more than that. I'm just not. You're putting me in the spot. If you asked me before, I would have.
Okay, we'll figure it out. It doesn't matter. Okay, so then after the Healers Beach, we get the challenge, right? And this challenge is underwater / puzzle challenge. We've seen it numerous times. But not a specific challenge. I've never seen it as long as I've watched Survivor. I don't know if it's ever been done. where they have to dive underwater one at a time and push these blocks out of like a contraption, and they have to bring said blocks to a puzzle and then put them in this spinny puzzle. Sorry, my description's not that good. You want to just go? We'll just all right. Any observations in the challenge you guys want to bring up that you remember?
No, I like that Dr. Mike already completing another puzzle, which is important for him to keep him around, and I hope we see him go far because he's such a fan. We didn't see much of Dr. Mike, but
He didn't get a confessional.
But I'd like to see him go far, and him doing well on the challenge. Chrissy did well on the challenge; she completed it for them. I feel like the Hustlers are definitely the weakest by far when it comes to challenge.
Honestly, I was shocked when the Hustlers got that big lead. I was like, man, they actually do have good chemistry. I think there's like less friction in this tribe than. Besides from Lauren Remmer, I feel like there's less friction in this tribe than obviously we got the heroes have so much friction right now.
There's a rift.
There's a lot of underlying friction. There's a lot of underlying friction in the healers tribe, and I'm like, oh, the Hustlers, like they know, they know what they got to do.
Yeah, no, of course.
But then they did the wrong thing in putting what's her name?
Allie?
Not Allie. The girl who.
Simone
had to do the puzzle.
Yeah,
they should have let it like Allie or someone do the puzzle, and that right there sealed her. What the hell? sealed her fate. And honestly, they tried their damn hardest, the editors, to make it look like the decoy us, but like that sealed her fate. She was. If you can't win the puzzles, what are you good for? You're not going to camp. You can't win challenges.
You got nothing.
Well, all she would be good for is something like Ali mentioned. She could be a vote. But I think you have right now. You can't play for a swap. You have to play for keeping the tribe strong. Mm-hmm. Especially someone like Ali, who has Ali and Patrick. She has Lauren Remmer, who will do anything. Why not get rid of Simone? You don't need her vote right now. So then they lose, which I feel like we before the season, you said what was the weakest. I would have said the Hustler tribe by far. They go back to camp, and they're all over the place. So, Nick, take us through each conversation that we had back at the Hustler Beach. Okay, so Lauren and Simone. First of all, I think it starts with Lauren and Allie, maybe Lauren, Simone, and Allie. The three of them are there regardless. And Simone pitches. She says, "I know it's early, but in the confessional, I think I'm the one to go. So I'm going to pitch Patrick." So she pitches Patrick, and Lauren agrees 100%. And Allie on the spot agrees. Now, obviously, we know that didn't turn out right, but it seemed like the three girls were all on the same page for those 5 minutes.
You bounce checks on Survivor, my guy.
All right, so then we get, I'm not sure if this is before or after, but we get Patrick, Ryan, and Devin saying, okay, it's Simone, easy. And then after both the guys and the girls agree on a different person to get out, we have Allie and Patrick, and they decide on Simone. Mm-hmm. So at this point, the edit, right, is pushing Simone. I think they want to make you think that Patrick's actually going, because then Ryan and Allie have a conversation where Ryan says, Allie says we can control Simone a little bit better. Ryan agrees, and that starts making us think, wait a minute, Patrick could actually be the one to go next.
Okay, so there was a ton going on, obviously, as Nick just mentioned, a ton of conversation. I think what it really boils down to is so many different conversations happened before for tribal council, right? People are going back and forth, and that's why they have all this material to use, and they can say, okay, let's make it look like they're going, let's make it look like they're going. Yeah. I'm sure Ryan's name was brought up. Oh, should we get Ryan out? No, that's stupid. Oh, maybe Devin, maybe Allie. I'm sure everyone's name was brought up at one point, and it's just
they chose to put in the Patrick part.
Yeah.
Like I guarantee the Allie and Ryan part who were like, I think these two recognize that they're the smartest people in the tribe.
Yeah.
Now that Simone has proven she's not smart at all. I took an aqua dump. She's they probably were talking. They said we can control Simone, but then honestly, I think they swapped that. I think out of order they did it. Yeah. We can control Simone. And then he's like, yeah, but if we lose Patrick, we're gonna lose everything. Exactly. We're gonna lose every challenge. Like, yeah,
they're already very weak physically. Why continue to make yourself less physically?
It's like, yeah, we can control her, but what's the point of controlling? If we can control her, then who we get out next week? We get out Lauren, and then who we get out? We get out Simone, and
Ryan's eventually your strongest guy. Like, it's gonna keep going downhill.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, no, I still want to touch on.
Sure.
So I think Patrick right now is they're just showing the quirkiest, craziest moments of him. I don't think he's as dumb as they're making him seem. Like the way in his preseason interview he stood out to me because he did a business in college, and I believe it might have been mowing lawns or something blue collar-esque. and or moving. It was a moving company in college just to make extra money. And then they kept going with it and he took it after college and he made good money doing it. And then also you have to take into account that he has a relationship with Allie. Why would she's not going to turn on him? I knew that the whole time they were not going to vote him out just based on their relationship. And the guys wanted to keep him. That's 4 votes right there. That's all that matters. Lauren was also in on the vote. So it wasn't as crazy as everyone's making it seem.
But Lauren does not trust him because
he's a redhead.
Because he's a redhead, which we'll get into the postseason.
Okay, so postseason.
Post-episode.
All right, so ultimately, Simone goes home unanimously, like week 1 when they built up a non-unanimous vote, and we got another unanimous vote.
Yeah, but let's go to tribal council before we touch on that.
Okay, we get Ryan comparing it to like a birthday party, right? Yeah. He said like this is the birthday party that nobody wants to go to, and they were all confused for a minute. And then Jeff's like, "Oh wait, tribal's the birthday party." Yeah. Now it makes sense. And Ryan's like, "Yeah."
And felt like filler to me. Like that felt like it didn't really hold.
They had nothing.
Yeah, there was not much going on because we did it. The only thing they had was, which they blew this way out of proportion. I trust most members of the tribe because it's Survivor. You're not supposed to trust everyone.
Well, okay.
What do you mean, most people?
But don't you guys get what he's saying? Like, if for somebody who's on the bottom, they're like, "Well, I'm clearly the one he doesn't trust." Like that sets off a little bit of.
No, someone had to have known.
Yeah, then you just say.
Oh, then why didn't he say it was someone? You think he did?
No, he might have said, "Look, I was wrong there. I didn't mean most people. I didn't. When I said most, I meant I don't trust one person, Simone. Like it's beyond. Or no, because he backpedaled in that situation. The way they one thing you're liars if you just own it. You'd be like, well, yeah, I don't trust. I do. It's Survivor. I trust most people.
Yeah,
I trust Ryan, Lauren, Allie, and Devin. I don't trust Simone. She's obviously writing my name down tonight, and she did. So I think he's definitely maybe based on the edit doesn't have the upper hand, but he just got to kind of show he's strong, stick with the guys, and he'll be fine.
Okay, cool. So then,
but just a little rebuttal.
Yeah, keep going.
Yeah, sure.
If they're giving him this dumb edit, do you really think is like a winner's edit?
Last week, I don't look too much at the winner's edit because last year David Wright looked like the most horrible Survivor player of all time. Episode 1, he was freaking out. He was I like you. I trust you. I'm aligning with you. I like you, Brett. I trust you. I'm aligning with you. And everyone's like, what the hell is this guy doing? So I don't think you could base it off the first few days. Michelle Fitzgerald didn't really get a serious edit for a long time in Colorado.
Natalie Anderson played a great game. Didn't get a crazy edit till post-merge.
Yeah.
So you can't look into it that much. However, what else happened at Tribal that sticks out? Anything Simone? Okay, something that bothered me. Simone gets voted out. It's okay, guys, and gives everyone a big hug. Like, what are you doing?
You're not meant to play Survivor. That's what it comes down to. Like,
so bad casting?
No, because you can't. Survivor casting, I think, is so good that you cannot really condemn for one dud.
But
like, and we don't even know if she was a dud. She just might have honestly, if she went far in the game, she could have been an amazing player. Like I feel like Survivor, you get such little time that it's really hard to assess bad casting, and there's no live feeds.
So then, what makes bad casting? Nothing ever. Like nothing makes bad casting, or they have to stay long enough for you to figure them out.
No. You have to assess the season as a whole. You don't have enough time with these people individually.
I'm just saying, for what she did bring us, it wasn't.
I'm not going to call it backcasting. You're subjective.
For what we did see of her, it wasn't super entertaining. That's all I'm saying, and that's true. I think.
So that's your opinion.
You're right, but from my perspective, it's true.
Why are you just repeating yourself now? You said that 3 times.
Okay, let's continue. Simone gets voted out. Nothing else crazy happened to Survivor, and a Tribal. Excuse me. And then we get the little preview for next episode. Austin,
her also voting, her going home, like after she got voted out, her little confessional was so cringe, where she's like, yeah, like I'm okay. Like she was acting weird. Like she had this weird vibe where I really couldn't connect with Simone.
Honestly, when Ryan said, we should have known from the first part. He's like, everybody's cool except for Simone. She's just weird.
It was kind of true though. Like she gave me this weird vibe. I couldn't connect with her. I think that it's good that they get rid of some of the more boring, maybe not electric personalities early on.
Yeah.
And like this is what just reminds me of past seasons where you want the Tonys to stick around, you want the Ties to stick around. Let's have a boring pre-merge. I don't care. Let's get rid of the old people and the boring people, and let's let the electric crazies battle it all out.
Yeah,
let's
not necessarily
Dr. Mike. Like I'm all for that.
Yeah, not the young people, the crazies, right?
Not only that, yeah, you're right. Not just young. I keep the crazies around.
That's why let's call it Kagyan is the best season because all the crazies stick around.
Cass, Spencer,
Tony,
Dumb Woo, Trish was insane.
All right. So What else? Before we get to the next week's preview, any final thoughts based on tonight's episode? Anything that you noticed that you want to bring up?
Happy for Patrick. I'm glad my winner's still there. I last season who did I pick? What season? Oh, Game Changers.
Yeah.
Who did I?
I don't remember.
Oh, I picked Varner. That didn't well for us.
Who did I pick? I don't remember. Who cares?
You could probably figure it out based on
All right, I'm gonna look it up. You guys talk about your post episode
Austin,
thoughts.
I'm done. I just have to
Austin, anything else?
Right.
I'm just so excited for the fight of the century between Patrick and Lauren. I never trusted a redhead, and I never would.
That was so weird.
That's weird. It just like it's kind of biased. It's like
it's weird though. Like that's the thing he really can't change as he dyes his hair.
it's kind of like adding to the thing that people like. Reddit say there is a phobia against redheads for
It's
some
a
reason.
hairphobic.
I think Andrea. That didn't work out well either.
No, she played good.
Well, she always plays good.
Always very good, not good enough.
Not great. She's always good, not good.
Anyway,
That's
you
it.
just they'll keep bringing Andrea back just till she wins.
No,
She's not-
She's
she's
not.
She has a good job. Let's let her stick up.
What's her job?
She's a reporter, not a reporter. She interviews for people. It's pretty. She gets to interviews a lot of big celebrities actually.
Okay, so
Wait, and also we get we get Cole telling Ashley.
Jess.
I'm sorry, Cole telling
Jessica.
Jess that I have the idol. Joe has the idol, and they're laughing and they're like, maybe we should make a move.
I think I'm telling you, I think they're going to set up one of them getting screwed. They're already building up this stupid showmance, and this is the thing: you're playing Survivor. There's no room for showmances.
And they do not like showmances there. They do not like showmances.
I mean, Taylor and Figgy worked out real well.
That was great last season.
Okay, so predictions for next week. Who do we think goes home? Do you remember who you said last week?
No.
Someone say Simone. I think someone said Simone. I didn't.
No, you didn't write it down.
No, I didn't write it down.
Write it down this week. That's
Okay.
Okay, I think it's gonna be Lauren. I see Lauren going home.
Okay, Austin.
You can say Lauren too if you agree.
I love Joe. If it's a good blindside, then Joe.
Joe. I say Jessica.
Who do
I said that last week.
Who did we predict last week?
I don't know. I said Jessica. That's all I know.
Who did I predict to win?
Survivor. Ashley Nolan.
From what tribe?
Heroes.
Ashley.
JP.
Oh yeah. JP and Ashley and Cole and Jessica are like the same people to me.
Yeah,
In my mind, they both blend together.
Yeah.
They need to go. One of them needs to go. Like
the good looking, like the good
they're
looking.
good looking two blondes.
Yeah, and
The good looking
No, I mean the guys, like they're jacked, like good looking guys.
blonde guys, and then
Yeah, but the
they're
girls-
all right looking blonde girls.
All right, like that's funny. Jessica's a pretty girl. I don't really know.
They're pretty. This was like the
I don't really know Ashley.
No, I
No,
don't.
I forget.
All right, whatever.
You damn well don't forget what she looks like. All right, she's probably a great girl. Is that it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was fun. Okay, so we got another show coming at you guys next Wednesday.
Wait, actually, let's see if there were some people in here before, so
yeah, what about a question? They're
let's
not
see
even in the chat.
no, I
Why let
wasn't.
me do this? Because I know people are probably making
There's 8 people watching.
Wow, awesome! That's
All right, if anyone has any questions, last minute questions, let us know, and we will just a lot of hey guys. So I mean, if there's any questions, let us know, and we will get
review.
them. Review.
If not, though, we just want to thank you guys for coming, and we'll see you guys next Wednesday, where we'll be doing another Survivor
I think we're
recap
good.
every week, Wednesday,
The weekend.
sometime after the show. We're not gonna miss a week. Thanks, guys, and we'll see you soon.
Bye. All right, no one got it.
Producer Nolan, get it off.